Ready, start. Double inverted comma, life, double inverted comma, close is very much the concern of the courts, full stop. The search for the meaning of life is the business of the courts, full stop. Indeed, comma, the discovery of the meaning of life is central to realizing the fundamental rights guaranteed under the Constitution, full stop. The inquiry of the courts into the meaning of life was guided by law and logic and controlled by reason and precedent, but bent to no authority save the mandate of the Constitution and the conscience of the court. Full stop. Ultimately, the meaning of life was given by life itself. Full stop. All facets of life and its realities touched the courts. Full stop. It was for the courts to touch life in all its facets and to feel its reality. Full stop. Life reveals its true meaning to those whose thoughts are noble and deeds are righteous, and to those who live selflessly. Full stop. The courts in India, knew early on that understanding the significance of life was the key to providing the security of justice. Full stop. While interpreting Article 21 of the Constitution of India, the Honorable Supreme Court, embraced life in all its breadth and profundity and eschewed a narrow interpretation. Full stop. The law laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court while construing Article 21 of the Constitution of India brought a citizen's reputation within its sweep. Full stop. A defining moment came when the Honorable Supreme Court, liberated life from the fetters of mere physical existence. Full stop. As we have stated while summing up the petitioner's case, the main plank of their argument is that the right to life, which is guaranteed by Article 21, includes the right to livelihood, and since, they will be deprived of their livelihood if they are evicted from their slum and pavement dwellings, their eviction is tantamount to deprivation of their life and is hence unconstitutional. Full stop. For purposes of argument, we will assume the factual correctness of the premise that if the petitioners are evicted from their dwellings, they will be deprived of their livelihood. Full stop. Upon that assumption, the question which we have to consider is whether the right to life includes the right to livelihood. Full stop. We see only one answer to that question, namely, that it does. Full stop. The sweep of the right to life conferred by Article 21 is wide and far-reaching. Full stop. It does not mean merely that life cannot be extinguished or taken away as, for example, by the imposition and execution of the death sentence, except according to procedure established by law. Full stop. That is but one aspect of the right to life. Full stop. An equally important facet of that right is the right to livelihood because, no person can live without the means of living, that is, the means of livelihood. Full stop. If the right to livelihood is not treated as a part of the constitutional right to life, the easiest way of depriving a person of his right to life would be to deprive him of his means of livelihood to the point of abrogation. Full stop. Such deprivation would not only denude the life of its effective content and meaningfulness, but it would make life impossible to live. Full stop. And yet, such deprivation would not have to be in accordance with the procedure established by law, if the right to livelihood is not regarded as a part of the right to life. Full stop. That, which alone makes it possible to live, leave aside what makes life livable, must be deemed to be an integral component of the right to life. Full stop. Deprive a person of his right to livelihood and you shall have deprived him of his life. Full stop. Indeed, comma, that explains the massive migration of the rural population to big cities, full stop. They migrate because they have no means of livelihood in the villages, full stop. The motive force which propels their desertion of their hearths and homes in the village is the struggle for survival, comma, that is, comma, the struggle for life, full stop. So unimpeachable is the evidence of the nexus between life and the means of livelihood, full stop. They have to eat to live, colon, only a handful can afford the luxury of living to eat, full stop. That they can do, comma, namely, comma, eat, comma, only if they have the means of livelihood, full stop. Article 21 was set on a course of constantly expanding boundaries, and the ambit of life was progressively enlarged, full stop.